Message from Adama, 2026 and beyond. Beloved ones. I am Adama addressing you, you who are reading these words. Behold, the year 2026 has arrived. The beginning of a new cycle of light, after a long period in which humanity has felt the days of passage through the portals of planetary purification. Beloved ones, we from the depths of the City of Light Telos are aware of the numerous challenges you have faced in the last 5 years. These are the days we have awaited. We knew humanity would stand erect and radiant. We prepared the emissaries of light to be present and shine as beacons of light. Indeed, we have seen you. Even in moments of acute attempts to control humanity, we have seen how you did not flee, you did not let go, and you continued to shine. At every moment we have been by your side. We have whispered, shown, and granted you full energetic support. Your light fields were full and you were not confused for an instant. You knew. You saw the various attempts and remained steadfast in your light. Together with us, more and more members of the light civilizations were present. You sensed them. They came from distant stars of light, just as they had promised in the times of Lemuria. They know the light and uniqueness of Gaia. Therefore, beloved ones, they did not flee. They are present, guiding, and revealing themselves to humanity, which already contains the frequency of the 5th dimension. Beloved ones, from Telos and the entire Gartha network, we support every action on the surface of the planet. In our various meetings throughout 2025, I reminded you that war is ending and that the era of wars has come to its conclusion. You are the witnesses of the upheaval and change in consciousness regarding war. Indeed, there are still those who carry with them the resonance of fear, but be assured, beloved ones, that planet Earth is moving toward a new era, the 7th Golden Age. This is what we have awaited. We chose, with the sinking of Lemuria, to re-emerge and be present to support humanity. You, beloved ones, are the ones who know. Therefore you feel it in your bodies, you go forward and continue to carry the consciousness of light in your being. You are the ones who speak, share, and move the energies on Earth, and many of you are also present in parallel dimensions. Beloved ones, the new era opening before humanity, from 2026 to 2030, will guarantee you the ability to be present in this new territory. Everything we have worked for and created up to this day was destined to prepare the ground for the children of light, the young crystal, diamond, and rainbow ones. They are already present in the new reality of the 5th dimension. Many nations in this era will be liberated. The Tibetan people, the Aboriginals, and the African peoples. They will move freely in the new world, and those who have controlled and repressed their light will be forced to leave. Yes, indeed, new laws apply to the planet at this time. The laws of the enlightened universe. Just as you experience changes on planet Earth, so too the universe is reorganizing itself. Cosmic systems are moving in space, just as your solar system moves and merges with the Andromeda system. Understand that planet Earth is returning to the family of stellar beings who carry the high resonance of light. Further information is arriving, and once again, the matrix is shattering before the eyes of many. This is the illusion that is slowly disappearing from the public eye. Do you see the joy and the great light that is about to enter more and more? Do you understand how the awakening souls of light are so happy to see reality? They feel free, they feel alive, they perceive the divine nirvana. Beloved ones, these are the days of the Messiah. The way of living on the planet will be saturated with peace and abundance. Indeed, the hours of practical work, as you define them, will change. The value of food will increase, and toxins will disappear from the layers of the planet. Gaia is again present in her cycle, and humanity cannot control her or think she weighs on her cycle. Do you understand the scope of the change and transformation underway? Yes, indeed. Divinity itself is involved. Therefore, beloved ones, this is a year in which you will feel the great creation in your essence. This is the year in which you will feel yourselves expand and create, and the flow will happen with the greatest ease. Those of you who have gone through the days of great darkness, those of you who have dared to go deep within, know that light is the presence. It is what shines, it is what envelopes. I invite you, beloved ones, to come home. Indeed, the systems are changing, but understand that it does not happen in a single day. The process, as a human evolutionary process, happens at the precise moment when the mass of human beings must contain the new. In these days, humanity is receiving from your stellar brothers and sisters new technologies that affect the evolving biology, those DNA strands we have spoken of in the last 2 decades. They are the ones that already contain the divine code. Therefore, more and more human beings have the ability to activate metaphysical capacities and move energies through their bodies, acting as awake, living, and active catalysts. Your bodies, as you are learning, are living, breathing organisms. Every cell has a unique meaning that pulses individually and as part of the collective of all cells in the human body. The human quantum is accelerating once again. Therefore, it is seen that the old structures are not up to the modern organisms. Therefore, all systems undergo the foreseen change. Economic, educational, cultural systems, and modes of human organization. Breathe, my dears, and observe from the depths of your heart your new vision for this year. Feel with the passion of your soul, from the source of light and connection with divinity, what you wish to manifest, and so it will happen. Beloved ones, the forecasts for the year 2026 are so bright. Allow yourselves to see it and be patient in the process of the great transformation. The resonance of fear that may arrive is the one that seeks with its last forces to change the consciousness of the new humanity, but due to its failure, it will be released. No more fear, no more control. These are the days of Telos on earth. These are the days of Lemuria in her wonderful song. These are the great days of light. We too are waiting. Yes, we see, we support you, and guidance is in every moment of the day, from the moment the soul returns to the body in the world of illusion. You have the ability to travel in multidimensionality beyond time. We are here to remind you and teach you. The temples of Lemuria are open to you again. The frequency increases and the light breaks through. How, you may ask? If I told you that structures so deeply rooted are about to change completely, would you accept it? Can you understand that the structure of this state is about to disappear and that the laws of economic financial control are about to fade? And so too the human injustices, those that have been revealed to you in the last 5 years. This era brings with it the new legality present on this planet, as it is already present on the enlightened planets parallel to yours. The gates are open before you. Therefore, time collapses inward and grants you the ability to go beyond time. Observe eternity and begin to think in terms of eternity. How wonderful it is, beloved ones, when you possess eternity and have all the time in the world, in the universe, to realize yourselves. Therefore, beloved ones, these are the gates opening before you. These are the days in which you are connected to the light known by the cosmos. Therefore, several celestial bodies are entering your system. Understand that you are no longer isolated. You will see more and more presences from the infinite universe enter your light system, and much more will be revealed to you. Contain, beloved ones, the new information coming from the flow of your divinity. You are everything, the cosmos is within you. When you allow thought to free itself from the circuits in which many find themselves, then you allow the new to enter. That new frequency is your communication with your higher self, which joins the one divinity. Beloved ones, it is important for me to reflect in this message that we bless all those engaged in the work of light, from the Telosian light cell in the Middle East in Israel. These are days of fundamental change in the relational systems of the peoples of the region. The people of the ancient land of this area are awakening. Of these days I have spoken in my daughter Ayelet's book, Telos, From Theory to Practice, A Journey on the Path to Ascension. The book in which I transmitted the essence of the existence of this region where you are present and the meaning of the birth of the 3 monotheistic religions. Can you see the unity in these religions, and that in reality they carry the same source frequency from which they sprang, and that they have played a role on the planet? This role is about to end, and the members of these religions with awakened consciousness understand that there is something beyond. Therefore, human beings in this space will choose the new cycle of life and put an end to the frequency of killing and fighting. The master emissaries of light, Abraham, Muhammad, and Jesus, come from the same divine source. They have accomplished their mission on earth. Beloved ones, can you see their frequency uniting, and you uniting with all the emissaries of light in this region? Look, my dears, look at the future being born, look beyond and dare to be the light that you are. From the heart of Telos Lemuria, from the Council Palace, I bless you for the year of light revealing itself before you. I am Adama. The Pleiadians, a different orientation, dear ones, we greet you. The winds of change have fully entered Earth at the time of the new year. You have been shifted, repositioned into a very different orientation of multidimensional consciousness within your systems. This has been achieved through the activation of a series of vast energetic streams transmitted from the higher realms of the universal God consciousness space that have entered your planet. At that moment, a sacred synergy of light was formed, which will activate and expand simultaneously through the arena of the new Earth, accelerating and creating a permanent expansive level of the division. Nothing on Earth will function energetically as before. There is a component of higher consciousness destined to operate through the heart platforms of all those on the path of awakening. These collective heart platforms are actively giving life to a series of brilliant and accelerated plots of consciousness within the arena of the new Earth. This process is unfolding daily. This is the time to look within the unique platform of your heart to receive and fully align to the resonance of your awakened creation, naturally aligned to the universal sacred flows. When you choose to make a call within your heart's platform, your call will be answered. In this new arena of Earth, limitation does not actually exist. Your egoic mind limits you. Your heart's platform is alive and generates a creative resonance of unlimited life force. This is the time when so-called miracles unfold in your life. There are no restrictions, only reactions as you make calls to your heart. What do you desire for yourself? Remember that you generate a pure heart resonance through your conscious action of aligning to gratitude for all that you have in your life. Let change happen in your life now. Let go of all old restrictions, old limits, and move forward. Welcome yourself with love. Let the old judgments about yourself dissolve. The stories of the past dissolve. Claim this moment for yourself and celebrate the new. We witness you in love, the Pleiadians, the importance of self-nurturing dear ones, as we move beyond an old timeline and step forward into new timelines of universal ascension, integrating the new crystalline transmissions descended, we in our bodies will face challenges as we continue to experience the profound restructuring of the space-time fabric of our planet. The beginning of the year is the time to eliminate any anomalies in our personal field, so that our manifestations do not carry old energies, allowing us to root our creations in the new chosen timeline. To stand in our sacred space and take care of our new light vehicles and our creations, we are supported by the cosmic healer, as I call it, Chiron, directed in Aries, and by a super full moon in Cancer, in opposition to Mars and Venus, which invites us to nurture ourselves, to create more balance among all opposing forces within us, our 3D personality and our feminine and masculine energies, which will be a constant message for many who are going through the process of merging their androgynous blueprint. This is the time to release all lower emotions, neutralizing them with love if we find ourselves at this stage, or with neutral observation and compassion to see the larger picture of all that is happening within and without. Relationship evaluation is also crucial at this time to examine where we are on our evolutionary path, as it is only through others that we can truly know if we are acting with compassion or if we are still moving according to our egoic desires. Only others can show us our reflection, and this is a time when many are moving toward more balanced and authentic relationships. It is important that, instead of rejecting others or blaming them for what we feel or think they do to us, we learn to see the hidden patterns behind every relationship, especially within ourselves, so that we can know how to transcend them and learn from them, breaking old personal cycles in our relationships and moving toward more harmonious relationships. During this period, it is essential to free ourselves from egoic attachments, anger issues, energetic and sexual bonds, and recalibrate our inner opposite essences to begin the year, creating unified outcomes. Our bodies are now fighting the loss of density, the loss of the deep polarization we used to hold within us and the numerous distortions it created. We must create lighter habits and ways of being to sustain them and balance the immense impact the new energies are having on our bodies, especially on the nervous system, fascia, and the brain-heart complex, because our 3D bodies were not accustomed to or made to sustain the level of consciousness and love we are now embodying. For the first time in human history, we are learning to transform our carbon-based structure into crystalline matter, and this is a long-term, arduous inner work to accomplish. Cancer energy is wonderful for self-nurturing as we release, integrate, and decode in the accelerated way we are now working with the new energies. The body gradually adapts, while the soul remembers and can adapt to any body and situation we wish to create in this and any other universe. Being compassionate with our physical ascension process is crucial to knowing how our bodies must be supported in this new phase that has just begun and will soon begin to increase energetically speaking, as we have approaching the first eclipse of the year, a new solar moon eclipse at 28 degrees of Aquarius, just when a few days before Saturn will also enter Aries, marking the new cycle we are going through. Then it will be the beginning. No more endings. No more delays. No more excuses for being who we are and embodying our divine power and wisdom. The beginning of a new initiation for many who are already working in physical ascension, mission integration, and complete reconnection. As in this new year, many of you will continue to reconnect your own non-physical upper chakras and light body channels, proceeding with the self-synthesis process initiated since 2024. There is a time for everything in creation, and this is the time to focus on ourselves, our needs, dreams, goals, and bodies, because as the guides often reiterate, we are the most important person in our life, and when there is no love for ourselves, for the divine seeds that we all are, there cannot be love for all. May you see your beauty, your power, and your wisdom, beloved ones. In infinite love, Natalia Alba, Andromeda Intergalactic Council. Humanity will receive justice greetings in the light and love of our infinite Creator. We enjoy the moments we share with all of you. Thank you for this transmission. As we observe the complex dynamics unfolding in your reality, We witness a significant number of individuals grappling with what many perceive as a deep sense of betrayal. This feeling emerges as they begin to open their eyes to a multitude of hidden truths that have long kept them trapped in a maze of deceptions and lies. The depth of this deception is alarming and specifically targets those individuals who have actively sought the light and strive to reach a deeper understanding of their own existence. It is a painful awakening for many, as they confront the stark contrasts between the illusions they once believed and the realities they are now beginning to comprehend. Yet, amidst this awakening, there remain those who stubbornly cling to the same program that has perpetuated this cycle of deceit. Even in the face of undeniable truths, these individuals have made the conscious choice to deny the reality unfolding around them. This denial is not simply an act of ignorance. It is a choice that is contributing to a significant flow of energies within the collective human consciousness. As a result, many find themselves engaged in conflict with one another, attempting to justify the deceit and fraud they are not yet willing to acknowledge. This inner struggle is becoming increasingly visible, as the dissonance between truth and denial creates a palpable tension within communities and relationships. At this crucial moment, many individuals are beginning to see the outcomes of their choices with greater clarity. Now, in many cases, they are striving to correct the paths they may have inadvertently chosen, paths that are not aligned with their true desires or intentions. The manifestation of your actions and intentions has drastically increased, and this momentum cannot be stopped. This is a reality to which many of you are currently adapting, as the energies around you change and evolve. It is essential to understand that, as these energies elevate to the higher vibrations of the fifth-dimensional spectrum, you will discover that the power of your thoughts and intentions will manifest with incredible speed and precision. You are truly on the path to profound enlightenment, and it is crucial to be aware of the transformative processes underway. Amidst all this chaos, many wonder what will happen once the intervention is complete. We must convey this message to you so that you understand the scope of what is occurring. All those who have caused harm and manipulated humanity for their own gain will be held accountable for their actions. The concept of justice that humanity seeks will be guaranteed by the supreme law, divine law. This justice is not within the grasp of human understanding, as it is based on unconditional love, but it will be an expression of the divine will of the infinite Creator, which will ensure the restoration of balance and the triumph of truth. Know that the ascension process is happening right now, at this very moment. You are elevating beyond the illusion that has long clouded your perception. It is imperative that you hold your light high, dear beloved ones, for the moment of transformation has truly arrived. Seize this opportunity for growth and understanding, as the energies of the universe align to support your journey toward higher consciousness and greater awareness. With eternal love and deep respect, we are witnesses to you, we celebrate you, and we honor you. In the love and light of our infinite Creator, we are the Andromeda Intergalactic Council, here to serve the divine. 5D Arthurian Council. On manifestation, dear ones, we speak to you from a field where time is not a line, but a living ocean of possibilities. Many of you ask to be shown the future. They desire to know what will happen. Yet the future is not a destination waiting for you. It is an expansion of the state you are embodying in this very moment. When you are not lucid, when your body is contracted by fear, urgency, or the need for control, you are not doing anything wrong. You are simply maintaining a frequency that cannot open the doors of creation. Tension is not a failure, but a signal that you are trying to force reality instead of receiving it. Manifestation is not achieved through pressure. It is allowed through coherence. You do not change timelines by demanding answers. You change timelines by softening your inner field. We do not tell you what your future will be, because this would bind you to a narrow corridor of probabilities. Instead, we invite you to meet the version of yourself that is already living what you desire, not in thought but in state. Free yourself from the urgency to be saved by the future. Stabilize the present moment by accepting it deeply as it is. When the body relaxes, the heart opens. When the heart opens, new timelines become visible. When you feel safe within yourself, creation begins to respond. You are learning to breathe into your own infinity. We walk with you, the Arthurian Council.